Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's shine together.
Since the exams have started, so why not we start with the revision part? So let's get started with the revision of the chapter Polynomials of class 9. Here we have the first one is polynomial. Okay, so the term what polynomial is. A polynomial is actually a particular type of expression, algebraic expression, which is composed of variables, constants, and exponents that are combined using basic algebraic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Let's say we have 2, it is a polynomial. We have x plus 2, it is a polynomial. We have 3 minus y, it is a polynomial. Okay, we have a plus 2b plus 3c minus 4d, it is a polynomial. Okay, we can go for 2 minus 2 divided by c divided by 2, and etc. So in all these cases all are polynomials except 2 upon c. This is not your polynomial because the variable has negative exponent. Okay? Negative exponent. So it should not have negative exponent. That means the power should not be, it can be written as actually 2 to the 2c to the power minus 1. So this minus 1 is not acceptable. This minus 1 is not the condition satisfied by the polynomial. It is an expression but not a polynomial. I hope that's clear. Next we have the types of polynomials based upon terms. Okay, so based upon the number of terms, polynomials can be classified as monomials, binomials, trinomials, etc. So let us have a look what monomial, binomial, and trinomial are. If the number of terms of the polynomial is 1, that will be known as a monomial, and examples can be 2x, 3y, etc. Okay, and the next column is of the coefficient. So every term of a polynomial has a coefficient, and what is a coefficient? It is the factor of the remaining factors. Okay, so here if it is asking for, we can say that coefficient of x we have to find out. So here the coefficient of x in the first polynomial, that is first monomial, will be 2, and in the second one x ka coefficient, so leaving x ke factors, here the factors will be 3 into x into y, so this will be a 3y. Okay, now if the number of terms is 2, so that will be known as your binomial. It can be x plus 2, it can be a minus 2, it can be a plus b square, anything. So number of terms has to be 2. Okay, so now let's go for the coefficient of x here. Here the coefficient x is present only in first binomial. Okay, rest of the binomials doesn't have any x. So here the factors of x is only 1. Okay, so the coefficient will be 1. Trinomial may we have number of terms 3. So if the number of terms is 3, that will be your trinomial. Trinomial may examples will be your 3 terms. You can go for any kind of 3 terms. Any 3 terms have to be there. X, b cube plus c cube. This is a polynomial, and so on so far. Okay. So here again we'll go for the coefficient of x. So it is very well visible that the x term x is present only, the variable x is present only in first trinomial, and in the second one there is no x, so we'll not go for that trinomial. So here the coefficient of x is 1. Let's move on further. Degree of a polynomial. Degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the variable of a polynomial. Okay, so here mostly we are considering polynomial. In your syllabus it is polynomial in one variable, so that is why it is one variable. Okay. So if the degree of the polynomial, that means the highest power of the variable in a polynomial is 0, that is known as constant polynomial. So all the constants, these are your constant polynomials. Okay. Linear polynomial means the highest power will be 1. So x plus 2, or we can say x. So there has to be a polynomial of a variable which has degree 1. Here degree 1, degree 1. Okay. Quadratic means it has to be the power 2. Highest power must be 2. So x square plus 4, a square plus 1 upon 3a. This is again a quadratic polynomial. Okay. Cubic will be your cubic will be, let's say, 4x cube, or the power has to be 3. Okay. 5x cube plus 3 plus x, whatever. Okay. So the highest power has to be 3. Alright. I hope this is clear. This is your degree part. Now let's move on further. Zero of a polynomial. Zero of a polynomial is actually the solution of a polynomial. Okay. Solution of a polynomial A is said to be the zero of the given polynomial p of x if p of a is 0. Here I will just consider an example. Let's say minus 2 and 2 are two given numbers, and we have to check whether these are the zeros of the given polynomial p of x, which is given as x plus 2. So what will we do? We'll just put this p of x first as equal to 0. Okay, so x plus 2 will be equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 2. So minus 2. That means we are getting minus 2 here. So we'll say that minus 2 is the zero of the given polynomial. Okay. Alright. Now here we should keep one thing in mind, that every linear polynomial has a unique zero. The way we got here, ये एक यूनिक जीरो है, इसको और कुछ नंबर सेटिस्फाई नहीं करेगा. A non-zero constant polynomial has no zero because it is again already a number. Non-zero constant, that means number. तो उसका कोई जीरो नहीं होगा. And every real number is a zero of a zero polynomial. हर एक real number एक zero polynomial का zero होगा. Okay. Let's go on to the other one. Remainder theorem. What this remainder theorem states, if p of x is a polynomial whose degree is greater than or equal to 1, okay, and just write it down as p of x is a polynomial whose degree is greater than equal to 1, and if it is this p of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder जो हमें मिलेगा, that will actually be p of a. ठीक है. Normally we divide the given polynomial as this. यहाँ पे p of x होता है, here this is x minus a, and we do that long division method. But here we can say that this remainder theorem is actually a shortcut of finding remainder. So in this case we'll not have to do this whole long division unless it is asked. Alright, so let's go for an example. We have a polynomial p of x as x cube plus 1, which is divided by x plus 1. Okay, so here first what we have to do, we have to find out this a when it is divided by a linear polynomial x minus a. So this can be actually written as x plus 1. Here we have x plus 1, or theorem mein it is given as x minus a. So this can be actually written as x minus of minus 1. So yahan se bhi you can directly find out a as minus 1, or you can do this way as well. X plus 1 equal to 0. Find out the 0 of this polynomial. Okay. Whatever the 0 is, that will be the value of a. Alright. Now this a, this a you have to put it in the polynomial, given polynomial. Okay, so we have to find out p of a actually. So p of a will be what? P of minus 1. Okay, so p of minus 1 will be minus 1 cube plus 1, that will be equal to 0, because minus 1 ka cube is minus 1 and plus 1. So these both will be cancelled and we get a 0 here. So the remainder is, we can say that remainder will be 0. So we don't have to do that whole long division method here. Okay, so we can say that this is actually kind of easy method of finding out the remainder. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is factor theorem. So this factor theorem is, if a is any real number and p of x is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1, then x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is 0, and इसका उल्टा if x minus a is a factor. Okay, ऊपर वाले में था it was to be found out, it was the conclusion कि x minus a will be the factor if p of a is 0, और यहाँ पे है that if x minus a is a factor, ये already एक factor है, then p of a will be 0. Let's go for the example. Y square minus 5y plus 6. Okay, so here this is a quadratic polynomial, और ये जो quadratic polynomial है, this is of the form y minus a into y minus b. ठीक है, इसके फैक्टर्स, दो फैक्टर्स निकलेंगे which will be of the form y minus a and y minus b. And we all know that the constant term, that is this 6, is actually the product of a and b. So this ab is 6. What we have to do now? First we have to find out the factors of 6. Factors of 6. Okay. So factors of 6 will be what? 1, 2 and 3. Alright. So we'll do here, we'll just put all the values one by one. P of 1. This is your P of y. और इसमें हम p of 1 सबसे पहले पुट करते हैं. So this will be your 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6. Okay, so this is 1 minus 5 is minus 4 plus 2, which is not, minus 4 plus 6, which is not equal to 0. So y minus 1 is not a factor. Next, we'll just go and check for p of 2. P of 2 will be 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. So this is 4 minus 10 plus 6. So here we are getting 0. So the conclusion will be y minus 2 is a factor. Okay. The third one is P of 3. P of 3 will be 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6. 9 minus 15 plus 6. So again this is coming as 0. Y minus 3 is a factor. So the conclusion will be what? The factors of P of y will be y minus 2 and y minus 3. So we don't have to go again for that middle term splitting. I hope you people know what middle term splitting is. Okay, so you don't have to go for this. Alright, and in case if there is any other coefficient of this y square or the quadratic term here, अगर यहाँ पे कोई भी coefficient आता है, let's say 2, so first you have to divide the whole polynomial with this 2 so as to make this y square as the coefficient of this y square as 1. ठीक है, इस पूरे पॉलिनोमियल को आपको 2 से डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा, उसी नंबर से डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा जो इस क्वाड्रेटिक टर्म के साथ होगा, जिससे कि द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ दिस y स्क्वायर और व्हाटएवर y स्क्वायर x स्क्वायर जो भी वहां पे वेरिएबल है उसका कोफिशिएंट 1 हो जाए. Then you can follow the same procedure.
Now the next topic is factorization. So factorization of a given polynomial can be done either by using factor theorem or by splitting the middle term. Okay, so factor theorem we have already seen. Now we'll just go for the middle term. I'm considering the same example. Okay, y square minus 5y plus 6. Okay, so here first we know that this polynomial p of y is a quadratic polynomial which is of the form y minus a into y minus b, and the constant term which is 6, this constant term is the product of a and b. Okay, so what we have to find out the factors of 6 first. So factors of 6 will be plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3. The same factors will be there in the previous one where we did factor theorem. Okay, I have considered only plus sign there. तो यहाँ पे जो factors of 6 है वो plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3 रहेंगे. जैसा कि हमने पिछले टॉपिक पे फैक्टर थ्योरम में सिर्फ 1 2 3 लिया है, वहां पे भी एक्चुअली आपको प्लस माइनस 1, प्लस माइनस 2, प्लस माइनस 3 ही लेना है क्योंकि माइनस साइन वाले भी फैक्टर्स ऑफ 6 होंगे. ओके, सो प्लीज डू कीप दैट इन माइंड. अब नेक्स्ट आपका आता है फैक्टर्स ऑफ 6 हमने फाइंड आउट कर लिया. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट any of these two factors in such a way कि उनका जो addition और subtraction है that should be equal to minus 5, that is the middle term, and the multiplication of the same will give me 6. Okay, so that means I should get minus 5. So how will I get minus 5? 3 plus 2 is 5, I know that. Okay, and 3 into 2 is again 6 plus 6. So I will just go for minus 2 and minus 3. So minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5, and their multiplication will give me plus 6. So here these two factors will work. Okay, so I can write it down. Y square minus 5y plus 6 can be written as y square minus 2y minus 3y plus 6. Okay, so this will be y minus 2, and यहाँ से because we are considering two terms at a time and then we are taking out the common. Okay, तो ये आपका हो जाएगा y minus 2 of y minus 3. So this is the middle term factorization. I hope that is clear.
Now let's move on to the next topic now. The next topic is your algebraic identities. Okay, so there are few algebraic identities which you have to anyhow you have to learn, and you should know how to apply by now. Okay, so your algebraic identities will be, first one is your x plus y square, then which is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Second one is your x minus y square, which is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. Third one is your x square minus y square, which is equal to x plus y into x minus y. Fourth one is x plus a into x plus b. So this is your x square a plus b of x plus ab. Alright. Then next one is your fifth one is x plus y plus z whole square, which is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Sixth one is your cube, x plus y ka cube, which is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy of x plus y. Then is your x minus y ka whole cube, which is your x cube minus y cube minus 3xy of x minus y. Alright, and one more last is there, that is And the last one is x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz will be equal to x plus y plus z multiplied by whole multiplied by x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. These all are your algebraic identities included in this chapter. So you have to mark them all up, and after that you should know how to apply them in your exams, in your problems. Okay. So that's it for the chapter, revision of the chapter. I hope all the topics are clear. Yep, that's all for today. I'll be meeting you in the next video of the next chapter which is coming in your exam, again with the revision part.
If you like my videos, please do give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and feel free to ask any questions related to the topics in the comment box below. I will definitely answer all your questions. Thank you very much.